Hi Sam. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to explore the word
Ende.
Hi Alex.
Ende.
What does that mean?
Ende.
means end in English. It can refer to the conclusion of something, like a story or an event. The most common usage is when we talk about the finish of an activity, but it can also mean a limit or boundary.
So, it can mean the end of a movie, right?
Exactly. But be careful, it's a false friend with the English word endless. In German,
Endlos.
means endless or without end. Now let's talk about the grammar of
Ende.
It's a neuter noun, so we use the article.
Das.
The plural form is
Enden.
Neuter? That's interesting.
yes. In the present tense, you could say,
Das Ende kommt.
meaning the end is coming. In the past, you might say,
Das Ende kam.
which means the end came. In the perfect, it would be,
Das Ende ist gekommen.
Got it.
and if you want to give a command, you could say,
Komm zum Ende.
which means come to the end. The word
Ende.
comes from Old High German
Inda.
and Middle High German.
Ende.
It has a long history of meaning the conclusion or limit of something. Isn't it fascinating how it has stayed similar over the years?
Yeah, it is. I love learning about word origins.
Now let's look at the formation of.
Ende.
It's a simple word without prefixes or suffixes. It stands alone, but you can think of it as the endpoint, the final piece of a puzzle.
That makes sense.
Let's explore some similar words. For the suffix, we can look at,
Endlichkeit.
which means finiteness. It combines
Ende.
with the suffix.
Lichkeit.
Then there's
Abend.
meaning evening, where means, and
Ende.
gives a sense of closing the day.
What about other words with
End.
Sure. There's,
Schluss.
which means conclusion, and
Beendigung.
meaning termination. You could also look at,
Vorende.
which means pre-end.
So, they all relate to endings in some way.
Yes. And we can also think about words like,
Wendung.
meaning turn or twist, since a twist can lead to an end. Now, let's practice speaking. Imagine you're at a movie theater. You could say,
Das Ende des Films war spannend.
which means the end of the movie was exciting. Can you try that?
Das Ende des Films war spannend.
Perfect. Now, what about if you're finishing a project at work? You could say,
Wir haben das Projekt zu Ende gebracht.
meaning we finished the project.
Wir haben das Projekt zu Ende gebracht.
Great. And if you were talking about a book, you might say,
Das Buch hat ein überraschendes Ende.
which means the book has a surprising end.
Das Buch hat ein überraschendes Ende.
For memory hints, since
Ende.
is neuter, think of the ending as a clue. You can visualize a big red sign saying the end at the end of a movie.
That's a memorable image.
Usage notes are important too.
Ende.
Can be used in both formal and informal contexts. Common phrases include
Das Ende naht.
meaning the end is near, or
Am Ende.
meaning in the end. Be careful, don't confuse it with,
Endgültig.
which means definitive or final.
That's useful to know.
Let's go through some example sentences.
Das Ende der Diskussion war friedlich.
Means the end of the discussion was peaceful.
I see.
Also,
Ich freue mich auf das Ende der Woche.
means I'm looking forward to the end of the week.
Awesome sentences.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What is the gender of?
Ende.
It's neuter.
Correct. What's the plural form?
Enden.
Nice. How do you say the end came in German?
Das Ende kam.
Perfect. And how would you command someone to come to the end?
Komm zum Ende.
Excellent. Last question, where does the word
Ende.
come from?
Old High German.
Exactly. Great job, Sam. To wrap it up, today we learned about the word,
Ende.
its meanings, and how to use it in different contexts. I hope you feel more comfortable with it now.
Thanks, Alex. This was really helpful.
You're welcome. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next lesson.